सलाम सबको। मैं सरोश हूं और अपने चैनल पर दोबारा खुश आमदीद। अगर आप यहां नए हैं तो इस सब्सक्राइब बटन को दबाना ना भूलें और घंटी बजाएं ताकि मेरे चैनल पर हर तरह की डरावना चीज़ों से अपडेट रहें। आज हम रीढ़ की हड्डी को ठंडा करने वाली कहानियों के दायरे में डूब रहे हैं, एक ऐसी दुनिया जहां साए के पास कहानियां सुनाने के लिए है।
In the small town of Oakridge, there was an old, abandoned hospital with a haunting past. Local legend spoke of a nurse named Eleanor who had worked there decades ago. One fateful night, a patient died under mysterious circumstances, and Eleanor was blamed for neglect. Years later, a group of friends, including Mike, decided to explore the decaying hospital, seeking thrills and ignoring the ominous warnings. As they entered, the air turned cold, and a sense of unease settled over them. In the dimly lit hallways, they heard faint echoes of footsteps and distant whispers. Undeterred, they pressed on until they reached the abandoned ward where Eleanor had once worked. The temperature dropped, and a flickering light drew their attention to a flickering hospital bed. Suddenly, the atmosphere shifted. A soft, melancholic hum filled the air, and a spectral figure materialized. It was Eleanor, her eyes filled with sorrow. The friends, paralyzed with fear, watched as she reenacted the tragic night of the patient's death. Eleanor's ghostly form moved through the motions, desperately trying to save the patient. In the eerie silence that followed, she turned to the friends, pleading for understanding. As the clock struck midnight, a bone-chilling voice echoed, "Help me find peace." Terrified, yet empathetic, Mike and his friends decided to investigate the patient's death. Through old hospital records, they discovered the true cause, a medical error that had wrongly blamed Eleanor. Determined to right the wrong, they held a makeshift ceremony to honor the deceased patient. As they did, a soft breeze filled the room, and Eleanor's apparition smiled before fading away. The hospital, once haunted by tragedy, seemed to sigh in relief. Mike and his friends left, forever changed by the encounter, their hearts heavy with the weight of a nurse's long-awaited redemption.
हमारे साथ शामिल होने का शुक्रिया दोस्तों। अगर आपको वीडियो पसंद आया तो लाइक बटन को दबाना और मज़ीद सनसनीखेज मवाद के लिए सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें। अगली बार तक मुतजस्सिस रहें, बहादुर रहें और आपकी रातें परेशान कुन धुनों से पाक रहें। ये सरोश है, दस्तखत कर रहा है। अलविदा।